Coolest story of the day, we think gets our vote. Face to face with very large fin and one of the largest creatures on Earth. Look at the image here. The woman in that kayak is Karen Hatch. She was surrounded by an 80,000-pound humpback whale, a whole pod of them, in fact. Monterey Bay, California coast, and Karen's with us now in Northern California. Karen, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Bill.
I hope your friend John Carlo's watching because he's the one who had the picture.
Yeah, he did.
And he thinks this was the picture of a lifetime. What were you doing, Karen?
Basically, we were out there whale watching. He'd invited me to go out. He said the conditions were going to be good. We couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day. The wave conditions were really good. It's normally foggy at that area of Monterey Bay, but it cleared up. It was just beautiful. And the whales were out just about 2 or 3 miles out of the harbor, so it was pretty easy to get out there. And it was just incredible. We've seen a lot of whale watch sightings, or we've seen a lot of sightings, seen a lot of whales coming out feeding.
Yeah, but Karen, come on. I mean, this is like 3 feet away from your kayak.
Well, yeah, and that was the highlight. So basically, we were out there. All of a sudden, I see directly ahead of me, pretty much, these whales surfaced. And they were probably about maybe 50, 60 feet away at the time. They were headed straight towards me. And I was like, uh-oh, I got to get out of their way. So I was trying to get out of their way, not make too much noise.
Do you think they were flirting with you or just messing around? I mean, Karen, there's a picture on our screen that's just blowing us away. I mean, you're probably 10 to 15 away from that thing.
Well, yeah, so basically what happened was they were cruising towards me so fast I couldn't even get out of the way, and I thought I was going to go in the water. You know, I thought they'd bum my boat, and I wasn't too worried. I was prepared for that. I had a wetsuit. However, I was a little worried, and then at the last minute, probably 10 or 15 feet away, they saw me or they heard me, and they dove underneath me really quickly to avoid hitting me. It was incredible.
You said you were in awe of how sensitive they were with their surroundings. What do you mean by that?
Well, just what I noticed was as they were cruising towards me, there was a moment when both of them at the same time, there was 2 whales that were side by side at that point. Both of them seemed to pick up that I was there, and I could see, like, kind of in how fast they dove. They were startled. They didn't realize I was there at first, and when they did, they just dove right underneath me. And that was why I was so struck that, you know, they're really aware of their surroundings. I mean, I was 15, 20 feet away at the time, and they still were able to ascertain where I was.
Yeah, and you said when it got closest to you, not even a single drop of water.
No, they went into the water so quickly and so quietly. It was incredible.
That's beautiful. You going to do it again? I assume you were looking for whales, right?
Yes, I was. Yeah, we were out there to whale watch, and being on a kayak and whale watching is such a great experience because you're there on the water right with them at their level. And yes, I definitely want to go back out there and say thank you to those whales.
Nice. Great story, Karen. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, you're welcome.
Karen Hatch, telephone there in Northern California.